local sports. This is the X Sports Network. Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at the Ralph, the Lawrence County Christmas Tournament brought to you by LUS. This is A.J. Good here on the X Sports Network alongside Hayden Burks. We got Clements, Alabama taking on Lincoln County here in Tennessee. Clements coming into the game 3-8 overall. Their head coach is Mike Holt. On the other side for Lincoln County, 2-5 overall. Their head coach is Mark Cornelius. An update here to the tournament. Phillips, who is playing Lawrence County tonight at 7:20, will pick up the losers bracket game for the missing Collinwood. Their game will be at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, so they'll play that one in place of Columbia. Columbia Central moves into the winners bracket. They'll take on Hartselle. That game is at 12:40 tomorrow afternoon.
That's going to be a great matchup tomorrow.
Starting lineups here for both sides. As I try to pick it up real quick here. You have Mullins, Squires, Massey, Ogle, Carter for Lincoln County. And on the other side for Clements, Gilbert, Duncan, Putman, Atkins, and Brady Moore. That is your starting five here for each side. Clements, the Colts wearing white uniforms going from right to left. You got Lincoln County in the baby blues going from left to right. Squires wins the opening tip quickly in the other end. It's Massey for three, rattles out, no good. Fight for the rebound, comes out to Logan Carter. Quick three on the other end is Ogle, he misses. And finally a rebound comes down for the Colts. That's Braden Duncan. Now over to Jamie Putnam, now to the free throw line to Moore. Trying to three is Gilbert. Misses, rebound, Massey, and he'll come quickly the other way. Massey with speed across the timeline, has it at the wing. Now straight away here to Mullins. Mullins drives, fadeaway runner up, cannot get it to go. Rebound Gilbert, and he will be fouled from behind. That foul will go against Carter, picks up his first, the first for either side. 7:22 here remaining in the opening quarter. This Lincoln County team a year ago, Hayden, was very good, won the district tournament, and even had a bit of a run there in the region tournament.
They did. They were a really good basketball team, and I think a lot of the guys are returners, and the people that play that are new with the program have got years more of experience, so they're still a good program and a good team.
Turnover by Clements, and now it's Jackson Mullins with it. He swings it over to Massey, and that ball was tipped out of bounds. I actually say it went off of Massey, and will go to Clements. Each side here with losing records. Clements broke a long losing skid before they came in. So did Lincoln County. So each side coming off of wins, coming off of long losing skids.
Yeah, both teams trying to gain some momentum coming out of Christmas, getting ready for district tournament and regions coming up.
Squires will bring it, that's Duncan now with it the other way, over to Atkins. Now it's Putman. Putman will dribble out here at the Lawrence County logo. Guarded closely here by Massey. Now gets it over to Atkins. Now over here to Duncan. Duncan will drive into the corner. And gets it back out to Putman. Stolen away by Massey, coming the other way. Second turnover by Clements. Carter picks up his dribble, now gets over to Kenny Squires. Now over to Ogle. Ogle drives. Fadeaway jumper. Can't get it to go. Rebound will come out to Duncan. Duncan now will bring it the other way here for the Colts. Press put on by the Falcons. Duncan finally, that was very close there. Turned over and back. It's Jaden Gilbert now who gets it over to Moore. Moore kicks it over to Atkins in the corner for three. Rattles out, no good. Rebound, Gilbert. Gilbert gets a shot blocked from behind by Carter. And Carter picks up his second quick foul, and Gilbert go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, I believe Carter, and they're going to send a sub in. I believe he'll probably be sitting more than likely the rest of this quarter.
It's going to be Wilk Pake. If I mispronounce a name or I have it wrong, the book, I don't want to criticize someone's handwriting, but it wasn't exactly easy to read, so I'll go back in at 1 point. Also checking into the game will be Reese Smith. Checking out will be Kenny Squires. So Carter and Squires set out. Peake and Smith will check in. Gilbert hits the first, next one on its way. He hits them both. 2-2 from the line. It's a 2-0 Colt lead early on. Just 2 minutes in here to the opening quarter. Smith, now Ogle, now to Mullins. Mullins throws it in the corner here to Smith. Smith dry shot up and in, so he comes off the bench and ties the game up at 2. Gilbert trying to take it out of bounds, trying to find Duncan, but eventually gets it into Putman, but tipped into the hands of Duncan. Now back to Gilbert. Gilbert quickly the other way, picks up his dribble. Skip pass now over to Putman. Putman now to Moore. He'll try, it's Atkins trying to three. He misses. Rebound, Moore. Moore. Fadeaway runner, no good, and rebound into the hands of Peake. Now quickly the other way is Massey. Massey down low to a wide open Peake. That one's up and in.
Yeah, that's one thing you can't let happen. The transition defense, it kills a team's momentum.
All 4 points for the Falcons coming off the bench so far, and Smith and Peake. Gilbert with it. Gets it over to Duncan. Duncan finally gets it across the timeline. 5:10 remaining in the opening quarter. Duncan, step back for three. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound, Mullins. Mullins racing the other way, gets it over to Peake. Peake hands back to Smith. He'll drive the baseline. Now over to Massey. He'll try corner three. Nothing but net. And a timeout now called here by the head coach, Mike Holt, for Clements. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take that break with him here on the X Sports Network.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
And back here at the Ralph, the Lawrence County Christmas Tournament brought to you by LUS. Lincoln County on a 7-2 run. They lead this one 7-2 to start the game, and now we're going to get a travel called here against Clements. It's their third turnover so far here in the opening quarter. Eli Ogle to take it out of bounds. And he'll dribble it in here to Reese Smith. Smith with it across the timeline, hands over to Ogle. Now to Peake, swings over to Mullins, down low to Ogle, off the glass and in. Those are about three straight there, Hayden. Really good set plays, and now we're going to get a steal coming the other way. It's Ogle, layup up and in. Back-to-back points, another timeout here called by Mike Holt. It's going to be another 30-second timeout here for the Colts. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Introducing Cloud9 Fiber to Lawrenceburg. We take great pride in being the only locally owned and operated internet company within Lawrenceburg and Lawrence County. We're now offering up to gigabit services with plans starting at $50 per month. Surf the internet with blazing fast speeds and reliability, all while keeping your investment within Lawrence County. For more information, visit cloud9fiber.com to request for us to build your area next.
Back here at the Ralph, as Lincoln County here with an 11-0 run, 4:33 remaining here in the opening quarter. Gilbert now bringing it the other way, long pass to Putnam. Putnam near the corner, gets it back out to Gilbert at the deep wing, now over to Duncan straight away. Duncan guarded by Ogle on the man-to-man. Hands over to Atkins. Atkins now to Putnam. He'll try a corner three. Off the front iron, no good. Tipped into the hands, though, of Atkins. Atkins gets it back out to Moore. Now 4 offensive rebounds already for the Colts. It's Duncan. Drives to the low block, picks up his dribble, goes down low to Moore. Moore spins, shot up, and he's fouled. And he'll go the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, good cut there by who was that again? I'm sorry.
That is Moore.
Yeah, Moore. That was a great cut by Moore there.
Peak will pick up his first foul. It's the team's 3rd. Now a pair of free throws coming up here for Brady Moore. First shot on its way, and can't get it to go. Halfway through the first quarter here, Falcons leading by 9. Very quiet gym here for this tournament, Hayden.
Sounds like it was earlier this morning.
Next free throw here from Moore off the back iron, no good. Fight for the rebound, won by Duncan, but it's stolen back the other way. Ogle here in transition, tries a 3. Front iron, no good. And it's Atkins coming up with the rebound in the corner. Now to Moore, who loses it, but gets it out to Duncan. Duncan, the impression we're going to get a foul called here against Smith. Smith's going to pick up his first, team's 4th. Falcons so far winning in every category, Hayden, including fouls. Clements already burned 2 of their timeouts so far. 3:40 remaining in the opening quarter. Duncan over to Putnam. Putman. I'm going to get it right at some point.
Yeah.
I lived in a Putnam County, ladies and gentlemen, so if I mess up his name a few times, I'm sorry. Putnam with it. Dribbles and drives. Nice hot step off, no good. Rebound won by Massey. Massey now going to bring it the other way. Long pass over to Smith. Drives the baseline. Floater up. No good. Rebound Moore. Quickly out to Putnam. Putnam coming the other way. Euro step, shot up. Can't get it to go. Knocked out of bounds by Ogle. Will stay with the Colts. Checking in will be Brady Wiseman, his first action for the game. Jackson Mullins takes his first break of the game. 3:02 remaining in the first. An 11-2 Lincoln County lead. Moore takes it out and lobs it to nobody. Duncan saves it, throws that into the hands of Smith. Smith, what a pass ahead to Massey. Now coming the other way, Massey with the layup up and in.
It looked like a Steph Curry pass right there.
6 points now off 6 turnovers. Hey, he had 2 blue jerseys on the other end. That was a great move. 13-2 is the lead. Atkins fakes the 3 and drives. Kicks out to Duncan. Duncan thinks about a 3. Now at the free throw line out to Gilbert. Gilbert now to Moore at the free throw line. Missed a cutting Gilbert. Now he'll drive. Layup up. And what a take there by Brady Moore for his first points of the game. Ogle quickly back the other way for the Falcons. Now dribbles out and gets it over to Massey. Massey now to Smith. Smith back out to Ogle as at the Lawrence County logo. 2:15 remaining in the quarter. 13-4 is the Falcon lead. Smith with it now. Long pass over to Massey at the wing. Now inside to Ogle. He'll try a jumper. Rattles it in. Eli Ogle leading all scorers with 6. Leads back out to 11. Putnam with it. Gets it across the timeline. Barely gets it out of the reach there. Duncan now over to Gilbert. Gilbert will try a 3 from the wing. Off the front iron, no good. Fight for the rebound. Massey's going to tip it out of bounds and will stay with the Colts. Line change coming up here for Lincoln County. Madison Franklin, Carson Thompson, Kenny Squires and Kyle Kelly will check in. And then trying to remember everybody that just checked out there. Clements has come in with a total of 8 guys on the team. Nice runner there by Duncan, no good. Rebound will come out to Kyle Kelly. He'll give it ahead to Kenny Squires, quickly ahead to Wiseman. Wiseman now to Squires, swings over to Kelly. Kelly dribbles at the top of the key. 2-3 zone put on here by the Colts. Wiseman now over to Franklin. Maddox Franklin, now it's Kenny Squires over to Wiseman. He'll try a 3. Back iron, no good. Fight for the rebound, won by Gilbert. Gilbert now to Duncan. Minute 15 remaining here in the quarter. Gilbert gets it quickly across the timeline for the Colts. Pulls up his dribble now to Moore. Moore to Duncan. He'll try a 3 straight away. Rattles out, no good. Rebound, Carson Thompson. Now ahead here to Squires. Squires, long pass here to Franklin in the corner for 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound, won by Duncan. Now ahead to Atkins. To Moore in transition. Right-handed layup up and in. Brady Moore leading all Colts with 4. 15-6 is a Falcon lead. 45 seconds left in the quarter. Wiseman with the quarter three. Back iron, no good. Offensive rebound, nope. And tipped into the hands of Gilbert. He'll come the other way. It's a 1-on-4. Gilbert, Euro step, layup up. Can't get it to go. Rebound Thompson. And now over to Squires. 30 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And Squires will walk it across the timeline. Clements going to extend out through 2-3 zone. He now hands over to Franklin. Franklin now to Wiseman. Wiseman picks up his dribble. Long pass over to Franklin. He'll try an NBA range three. Back iron, no good. Rebound Gilbert. Quickly ahead now to Duncan. Duncan dribbles out of the traffic. 10 seconds left in the quarter. His pass is intercepted. Coming the other way. Charge, and Thompson's going to get fouled by Franklin, is going to get fouled by Duncan. Just the first foul against Clements. Franklin would go to the line to shoot two. Just one pass too many there, Hayden.
I was trying to figure out who had the ball.
Just like the first game I did, the 320 game, this one's got a lot of back and forth to it.
Mm-hmm.
First free throw from Franklin on its way. Does the Daytona 500 and rolls out. First subs now for the Colts. We have Jake Fleming, and Colby Turner, as Gilbert and Putnam will check out. Not a real deep bench on the other side. Just 8 total players dressing out tonight. And Franklin's going to miss them both. Now coming the other way, Duncan, 3 seconds left. Picks up his dribble and throws it right into the hands of Kyle Kelly as a buzzer expires.
I don't think Duncan realized the clock there at the end of the quarter.
8 minutes of play. It's Lincoln County leading at 15-6. We'll have the start of the second quarter when we return here on the X Sports Network.
What really matters during the ball game, we all want to win. Sometimes we'll lose. But at the end of the day, what really matters is holiness, isn't it? In Leviticus 11 and verse 44, God says, "You be holy, for I am holy." To keep oneself unspotted from the world, James 1 and verse 27, or to be that living sacrifice that is holy and acceptable to God, Romans 12 and verse 1. Are you being that? And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done.
They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
And back here at the Lawrence County Christmas Tournament. And Lincoln County leading this one 15-6. Duncan with the ball here for the Colts as they start off with the ball. Now into Fleming. Fleming back to Duncan. Duncan gets that one tipped out of bounds by Fleming. Another turnover, make that now 9 for the Colts. Looks like the original starting lineup back into the game here for the Falcons. Now coming the other way, down low is Eli Ogle. Ogle, nice pass to Carter, kicks out here to Squires. Squires now to Ogle. Ogle drives, runner in the lane, can't get it to go, gets that one up and in.
That's the one thing that's killing Clements right now. They're just not boxing out, and they're letting too many offensive rebounds.
Lincoln County is just winning in every respect right now. Now we're going to get a turnover here on the other end. Putnam, make that now 10. Yeah. Putnam will check back in.
I believe he went a little too quick and took too many steps in the process.
Falcons have it now. Inside the Mullins, he misses. And the rebound comes out to Duncan. Duncan picks up his dribble, long pass to Putnam. Putnam now back to Duncan. 7:05 remaining here in the first half, and Mullins knocks that one out of bounds and will stay with the Colts. Not much going right here for Clements so far. Putnam gets the inbounds at the Lawrence County logo. Back to Duncan. Duncan now throws it over to Fleming. Fleming tries to drive on the low block. Hands it out of the hands. And that will go over to Lincoln County. Now 11 turnovers. Massey thinks about Mullins. Long pass to Eli Ogle in the corner for three. Back iron no good. Offensive rebound won by Carter. Carter now to Massey. Massey. Squires. Mullins in the corner for three. Gets it in. His first points of the game. It's a 14-point lead at 20-6. Coming with it the other way here is Seth Rizet. Now over to Putnam. Putnam, long pass, knocked out of bounds by a good hustle there by Carter. Moore and Gilbert will check back in as Fleming and Rizet will check out. Squires will check out, and checking in for Lincoln County is Reese Smith. Inbound in the Putnam. 14-point lead, 6:15 remaining in the opening half. Putnam here going to get doesn't take the screen from Rizet. Now over to Moore. Moore goes backdoor to Gilbert. Reverse layup up, cannot get it to go. Ogle quickly the other way for the Falcons. And try to backdoor, threw it to nobody, but back-to-back steals here. Carter, shot up and in. His first points of the game. Lincoln County leading it by 16. Pace of this game, Hayden, is not in Clements' favor. They're more of a slow-down team, and the Falcons are just taking every advantage as Mullins came very close to a steal, thought about slamming it on the other end.
He decided not to there.
That would have been an easy technical.
Yeah.
15 foul here against the Falcons, 5:38 remaining here in the opening half. Gilbert to take it out of bounds. And Clements only dressing 8 in the game. Duncan now will get across the timeline over to Moore. Moore now to Putnam. He'll try a three. Front iron no good. Moore tries to save it, and they say he stepped out of bounds and will go to Lincoln County.
One thing I've noticed about Clements, like you said earlier, they're a slow-down pace team. And one thing, I mean, when they slow down, they're getting what they're wanting. They're going through those backdoor cuts and those slip cuts and all that stuff. So they're getting what they're wanting. They're just not executing as like they should be.
Ogle with it straight away here, trying to get out of the 2-3 zone. Good defense from Gilbert. Now to Carter. Carter back to Ogle in the corner. He'll drive the baseline. Layup up, and he's fouled. That will go against Putnam. His first, team second. Now a pair of free throws coming up here for Ogle. Falcons 0-2 from the line so far. 5:07 remaining here in the opening half. Each side just combining 2 of 6 from the line. Ogle leads all scorers with 8. First free throw on its way. Rattles out, no good. As Turner will check back into the game, and Rizet will check out. Next free throw from Ogle on its way. Nothing but netty. It's 1 of 2. He's got 9. Peeking out and checking to the game. Checking out will be Carter. Gilbert to take it out of bounds. Gets it into Duncan. Now back to Gilbert. Gilbert back to Duncan. Duncan now over to Gilbert, who'll get across the timeline. And he'll be fouled here, I believe, against Mullins on the reach-in.
Tell you what, Lincoln County, every time they pass the ball, they're just hawking whoever's got it.
And that will go against Mullins. He'll pick up his second. It's Wiseman now will check into the game. Checking out will be Mullins. Wasn't much of a foul, in my opinion, down here on the low end. It was pretty weak. Now 16 fouls against the Falcons. 4:55 remaining in the opening half. A 17-point Lincoln County lead. Duncan now to Gilbert in the corner. Gilbert, long pass over to Moore. Gets it over to Duncan. Duncan passes up the shot. Now to Moore at the wing. Moore. He'll drive. Shot up and in.
Yeah, I like what Moore did there. He was going to fake that. He was going to do the handoff there and decide to just slip it and go to the basket instead.
He leads all Colts with 6 points. A lone bright spot for him so far here. Ogle, nice backdoor cut here to Peak. Now gets it to Massey. Massey, long pass over to Smith. Down low to Peak. Back out to Smith. Smith picks up his dribble. Now over to Wiseman. Swings over to Massey. Now to Peak. Ogle tries a mid-range jumper. Gets it.
That's great ball movement by the Falcons right there.
A lot of tic-tac-toe. Nobody dribbling. Ogle now with 11, leads out to 17 again. Putnam over to Duncan. Duncan back to Putnam. And finally gets it across the timeline, dribbles through traffic, now to Gilbert. He'll try corner 3. Front iron no good, rebound Peak. Peak out to Smith, and he'll rush it across the timeline, now to Massey. Massey in transition, runner up, no good. Knocked out of bounds, and we're saying there's going to be a foul here, I believe, on Peak. Peak will pick up his second, team 7th. Pair of subs coming into the game. It's Kelly and Franklin. Checking out will be Massey and Smith. I've got 17 fouls, and they finally pick up on it. Subs are allowed anyways on the front end.
I was wondering, I was like, why are we not in the bonus yet? But they finally figured it out.
Yeah, we've been a little slow on it this year, Hayden, but as long as they get it right before an epic screw-up, that's all that matters.
I say you've seen it all this year, and this is first thing I've seen so far. So,
yeah, say I've seen it all.
Yes,
I've seen a lot. Putnam first free throw rolls that one in, picks up his first point of the game. We've seen a lot, and let's just hope we don't see captain attention at any point here. I think if Summertown, anyone from Summertown happens to walk in the gym and see him, we might need a few SROs.
Yep, police escort.
As Putnam rattles in both of them, his first points of the game. The Colts now 4-6 from the line, leads down to 15. Wiseman now to Ogle. Ogle leads all scorers with 11, gets it back out to Wiseman. Wiseman now to Ogle, try an NBA range 3. Nothing but net. Eli Ogle likes shooting in this gym. He's got 14, leads out to 18. Duncan with her across the timeline and gets over to Putnam, very close to the over and back. Now to Gilbert. Gilbert drives, kicks into Moore. Moore, he'll drive. Going against Ogle, shot up and in. Brady Moore having himself a good first half with 8 points. Ogle quickly the other way. He'll drive. Loses that one, knocked out of his hands by Turner, and will stay with the Falcons with 3:01 left here in the second. Wiseman with it. In the corner now to an open Franklin for 3. No good. Rebound Turner. Turner gets it to Moore, now over to Duncan. Duncan gets it to Putnam. Long pass to Turner. Turner with it, picks up his dribble. Long pass now to Putnam. And he dribbles out, guarded here by Wiseman, now to Duncan straight away. Gets it to Gilbert, he has it in the corner, he'll drive the baseline, now picks up his dribble now to Turner. Turner gives it back out to Putnam here at the Lawrence County logo as Wiseman comes out to guard him. Now over to Duncan. Duncan dribbles at the logo, he's guarded here by Franklin. And we're going to get a double dribble called here against Duncan, make that now 13 turnovers against Clements.
Well, and the good thing is, though, even though they're not playing well, they're getting better. So that's you can't look at the negatives in a Christmas tournament like this. You always look at the positives.
Turner's going to pick up a steal, but they're going to say it's a jump ball that will stay with Lincoln County. Falcons will take it out to the right of their basket. 2:12 remaining here in the opening half. A 28-12 Lincoln County lead. Lincoln County will be back in this place one more time outside of this tournament. Ogle open in the corner for 3 off the front iron. No good. Rebound. Gilbert coming the other way. Gilbert drives. Shot up off the front iron. Rebound by Kelly. Kelly slows it down over to Ogle, races across the timeline. Ogle drives. Dishes to Peak. Kicks it back out to Kelly. No over here to Franklin for 3. Rattles it in. And now we're going to get a technical foul called against Clements. That will go on the coach of the Colts, the head coach, Mike Holt. They're all sitting down, so we don't know what was said. As Ogle will go to the line, he misses the first. 1:50 remaining here. Now 3 team fouls against the Colts. Next one from Ogle on its way, rattles it home. They're 2 of 6 from the line. Ogle now has 15. Whole host of subs coming in. Thompson, Swinford, and Haas as Peak, Wiseman, and Massey check out. Ogle will take it out of bounds.
It looks like the officials are having a little discussion. Not exactly sure what about.
Yeah. Ogle will take it out of bounds. Franklin with it. Now gets it over to Haas. Now back to Franklin. He'll swing it the other way. Franklin still dribbling beyond the three-point line, has it to Ogle, almost stepped on the out-of-bounds line. Franklin now in the corner for three, knocks it down. Franklin with 6 points, all from beyond the arc. It's a 23-point lead. Thompson with it. Excuse me, it's Putnam with it. Runner in the lane, up and in. 34-14. I'm off by a point. I'll fix that here in a second. I think they said Franklin's foot was on the line, but I'm not sure.
That might have been. I'm not exactly sure.
Hayden Swinfer gets his pass stolen away here by Putnam. Putnam coming the other way. Euro step, shot up, almost goes in. Ogle's going to pick up the foul. Ogle picks up his first, the team's 8. Now a pair of free throws coming up here for Putnam. First free throw from Putnam on its way, nothing but net. Checking into the game, you got Massey, Smith, and Wiseman. Kelly, Swinford, and Thompson out as Putnam hits them both. It's perfect from the line so far. He's got 6 points. Now coming the other way, it's Reese Smith over to Wiseman. Throws it down low to Haas, now to Massey. Thompson, now over to Haas in the paint, can't get it to go. And bounces off the head of Putnam, and now we're going to get a foul call. Carson Thompson will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul will go against Colby Turner. Turner picks up his first, the team's 4th. They said that was on the floor.
Yeah, I thought it was a shooting foul.
I did too. Massey with it now straight away. They swing it out to Wiseman. He gets his shot blocked by Gilbert, and Turner's going to come up with it.
Good block there.
Racing the other way is Moore. Over to Putnam. 3 in transition. Back iron no good. Rebound. Won by Thompson. Thompson almost gave Gilbert a nice shot on the chin right there. Now coming the other way, Massey. Massey, right-handed runner. Can't get it to go. Rebound won by Putnam. Bodies everywhere. Still more bodies, and now a turnover. Thompson with it. Drives and going to get a foul called.
No, they're going to call it double dribble, it looks like.
Double dribble, okay. It's just the 4th turnover against the Falcons. 10 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
I couldn't really see because the bar in front of me, but that's what I saw the official call there.
It's hard. I mean, there's bodies, a lot of contact. Gilbert will now get fouled here by Wiseman. So Brady Wiseman picks up his first, team's 9th, and Gilbert will come to the other end. Shoot the 1-and-1. Gilbert, who's all of his points have come from the free throw line, a perfect 2 of 2. Maddox Franklin now checks into the game.
Yeah, I guarantee they're going to put Maddox in the corner or something to run a play for him so he can get a shot off.
Haas will check out. Atkins is now into the game, and checking out will be Jamie Putnam. Gilbert at the line here to shoot a 1-and-1. Front end on its way. Off the front iron, no good. Knocked out of bounds. Ooh. Well, she pointed towards Lincoln County and said white ball.
Whoa.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, we're good.
I'm going to say, everybody's tired.
Yeah. Now Putnam will check back in here for the Colts. Checking out will be Colby Turner. 5 seconds left here in the half. Clements trying to get back on the board one more time before we head to halftime. Gilbert gets over to Duncan, intercepted by Wiseman. Now coming the other way. Smith, shot at the buzzer, and it's in. And
they're going to count it?
They're going to count it. Yep, they're going to say that counts. Smith gets the layup here, and Lincoln County leads 36-16 after 16 minutes of play. We'll take a break, and we'll come back here for the start of the second half here on the X Sports Network.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with Primary Care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary Care by One Stop Medical at its best.
Hello. Only one American sport has a known founding, a clear creator, and a beginning: basketball. It started in December 1891 when the cold Massachusetts temperature drove guys inside. James Naismith saw how restless they were. They missed their usual outdoor sports, and indoor baseball was never going to take off. The director of the Springfield Young Men's Christian Association tapped Naismith to create a new indoor sport, an athletic distraction they called it, to help guys make it through the winter. It had to be interesting, easy to learn, easy to play in the winter, and playable by artificial light. And it needed to be more strategic than forceful, no broken bones. Naismith studied rugby, baseball, lacrosse, and soccer, thinking about ways to adapt the best parts of each sport to a small gym. They ended up with 2 peach baskets and a soccer ball. He nailed the baskets 10 feet up, wrote 13 rules, and launched his basketball league. The first game, 9-on-9, launched on this day, December 21st, 1891. It had 2 15-minute halves, and it ended with a score of 9-3. The game spread quickly. Dribbling was added, YMCA leagues formed around the country, and in 1901, colleges began adding basketball to their sponsored list of sports. Eventually, holes were cut in the bottom of the basket so that the ball would drop through automatically, and the number of players on the court dropped to 5. Better choice. Less than 40 years after its invention, the sport they called basketball became an Olympic sport. A couple of thoughts. First, Naismith's attempt was actually the 3rd attempt in the history of the YMCA to create a winter sport. But unlike the guys who came before him, Naismith wanted to create a sport that felt like play, that was strategic and fun. Joy and curiosity drove him. Second, Naismith actually wasn't an athlete first and foremost. He had deep pastoral roots and a degree in theology. This guy created a sport out of a desire to serve students, not to get a lottery pick and make millions. So, the next time you catch a basketball game, think about James Naismith and his heart for service. We can solve problems like this again today. And let's stick with 5-on-5. 9-on-9 was nuts.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Make 2022 the year to refresh your home. And who you gonna call to help? Story & Lee, the Tennessee Valley's largest furniture store. We've stocked our 3 acres of showroom and warehouses full of inventory. And gotta make room for more arriving daily. Living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, all from the brands you've told us you love. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story & Lee.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town. When you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
It's time for some
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North or visit lawrenceburgflooringandmore.com.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Back at the Lawrence County Christmas Tournament, brought to you by LUS. Lincoln County leading Clements 36-16 after one half of play. Taking a look at the first half stats. First starting with the Falcons, Eli Ogle leading off scores with 15. Got Jack Massey with 5, Jackson Mullins with 3, Logan Carter with 2 off the bench. Wilk Pack, I know it said his name was Peak. Handwriting looked like an E, not a C, but his name is Pack. We'll get it right for the rest of the game. Reese Smith with 4, Max Franklin with 5. On the other side for Clements, Jaden Gilbert with 2, Jamie Putnam with 6, Brady Moore leading all Colts with 8, and no points off the bench. And Hayden, this game, pace, everything has just really been dominated by Lincoln County so far.
Yeah, I believe what it is just Lincoln County's dictating how the game's being played. They're speeding up Clements. I think Clements not used to that type of style of play. So if I were Clements coach, this is a time to get better. They're not used to playing this type of competition, but like I said, just a time to get better and, be able to play against these guys is a huge compliment. Even though they're down by 20, they can still find a way to get better with the competition they play in the district tournament that's going to be coming up soon.
Falcons have gotten 15 points off 15 Colt turnovers. Lincoln County only 4 turnovers, but Clements hadn't gotten any points off of that. Colts will start off with the ball. Offensive rebounds pretty even, but Lincoln County with 5 second chance points. Duncan with it here to start the third for Clements over to Atkins. Atkins picks up his dribble, now gets it to Gilbert in the corner. Gilbert, skip pass over to Putnam. Putnam thinks about 3-0 over to Atkins. Atkins in the corner, dribbles out to the wing over to Duncan near the top of the key. Duncan now over to Atkins. Atkins picks up his dribble and load Moore to Gilbert. Putnam straight away will step back here for 3. That's short. Atkins wins it off of Ogle. Ogle shoe tops. And that will stay with Clements, I guess. There we go. She finally says who has the ball. 6 offensive rebounds now for the Colts. In the Putnam in the corner. Now out to Moore. Moore kicks out to Putnam. He'll try corner 3. Front iron no good. Rebound won by Carter. Gets it out to Mullins. Mullins racing the other way for the Falcons over to Ogle. Ogle will try a 3. No good. Rebound Putnam. Putnam now to Duncan. Almost stolen there by Carter. Duncan now over to Putnam. That shot by Ogle, that had a knuckleball to it. That looked like it is a foul here. Will go against Kenny Squires. Squires will pick up his first, team's first. But the only thing that Lincoln County struggled with in that first half was fouls. They had 9 there in the first. Atkins now gets it over to Duncan. Duncan guarded closely by Squires. Now here comes a double team from Mullins. Duncan gets over to Putnam. Now, and that pass tipped by Ogle now coming the other way. Ogle. Almost, yeah, we'll count it as a slam for Eli Ogle.
Slam dunk. Why not?
Now 16 turnovers, 17 points off of those. Ogle now with 17 points. Duncan now over to Putnam. Long pass over to Gilbert. And Gilbert will try to slow things down a bit. And gets over to Putnam. Putnam trying to back down Mullins. Throws it down low to Gilbert. Nice catch by Gilbert. He'll go up. No good. Gets his own rebound. And we're going to get a foul called here. Someone in the crowd
obviously didn't like that call.
Did not like that call. That's going to go on Carter. He's going to pick up his third.
I don't even remember Carter being down there.
Yeah, I don't either. But as Reese Smith will now check into the game, Kenny Squires will check out. And then Atkins, knowing the 5 second was coming, just bounces it off of Smith's rear end. It goes out of bounds.
Smith just smiling. He just shaking it off.
Kelly will now check in. Carter will check out.
Probably smart by coach over there for Lincoln County, pulling Carter out, make sure he don't get his 4th foul.
Moore now kicks out the Putnam. Massey will now come out and guard him closely. Over to Atkins. Atkins now into Moore. Moore will drive the paint. He'll step up. We're going to get an offensive foul against Moore. That's a first on Moore, team's first. Now 17 turnovers here against the Colts. Lincoln County looking pretty impressive here. Obviously, they'll got 2 more games the rest of the week, and also will come back here, being in Lawrence County's region. They kind of play very similarly to the way Lawrence County plays.
I say it's going to be a great matchup whenever Lincoln County comes to town.
Ogle shoots, no good. Rebound, won by Mullins. Mullins, long pass to Smith. Smith and Massey are in the same place. And that pass will be intercepted by Moore. It's the 5th turnover against the Falcons. Putnam with it across the timeline for the Colts. Now over to Duncan. Duncan now over to Atkins, drives the baseline. Pass just thrown straight out of bounds. Make that now 18 turnovers against Clements.
It's hard to win when you have 18 turnovers as a team.
You're not even halfway through the third quarter. 5:34 remaining here. No pass has been easy. Nothing's been easy so far.
Of course. Lincoln County, they're a very good team, so nothing to worry about there.
So Ogle gets his pass tipped into the hands of Moore. Coming the other way, Putnam tries to dribble between his legs and stumbles. Now gets it over to Moore. Tries to go backdoor to Putnam. Deflected out to Atkins. Now to Moore. Moore fakes a 3. Got a size match here against Massey, and they're going to get another offensive foul. Good play there by Massey to make Moore pick up a pair of charges.
Yeah, I believe that was right call. Moore apparently doesn't agree with it, but
anytime you put that shoulder down and lead with it, that's a pretty easy call.
And I think the refs kind of gave Massey the benefit of the doubt since Moore's a definitely bigger size person than Massey is.
I don't know if I want Moore running to me full speed with the shoulder down. Not even when I was a former offensive defensive lineman in high school. Now we're going to get a offensive foul called here. It's going to go against Kyle Kelly. Clements will get the ball back. Now 7 turnovers against Lincoln County. 4:51 remaining in the third quarter. And they throw it into Atkins. Gets it back out to Putnam. Long pass ahead to Gilbert across the timeline. Gilbert saves it from going out of bounds. Throws it over to Duncan. Now Atkins in the corner for 3. Nothing but net.
There we go. A little bit of maybe Clements can get on a run here.
Their first points here of the second half. And Gilbert attempted steal, knocked out of bounds, and will stay with the Falcons. Lincoln County brought a pretty good contingent as expected. They normally do a pretty good job of that. They had a packed house here last year for that exciting boys-girls doubleheader. Mullen, skip pass over to Massey. Back to Smith. Over to Massey at the wing. Massey drives. Kelly, baseline jumper. Rattles out, no good. Rebound Ogle. Ogle's shot, no good. Gets his own rebound again, but this one's going to come back out to Gilbert. Gilbert, pass over to Putnam. Saves that one from trouble. Pull-up jumper. Back iron, no good. Rebound Ogle. Halfway through the third quarter here. Ogle will race the other way. Now to Smith. Smith loses it. Kicks out to Mullins. Mullins. Skip pass to Massey. Down low to Kelly. Kelly back to Massey in the corner. He'll dribble out to the wing. Long pass to Mullins. Mullins fakes the pass, and we'll bring it out to the Lawrence County logo. Clements going to extend the zone. Now to Massey. He'll try a deep 3. Nothing but net. Massey with 8. Lead is out to 41-19. Duncan over to Putnam. Putnam crosses over Mullins, gets it across the timeline. Picks up his dribble and gets it over to Atkins. Now down low to Gilbert. Out to Putnam. Putnam will try a deep 3. Front iron no good. Rebound Duncan. Duncan now to Moore. Moore's 3 is no good. Rebound Smith. Smith will race the other way. Gets it over to Mullins. Mullins thinks about 3, now to Smith. They swing it over to Massey. He'll try another 3 from the same spot. Front iron, no good. Rebound Moore. Moore over to Putnam. Starting to see the wear and tear here on the Colts. Starting to wear down a bit. As Duncan now gets it over to Putnam. Back to Duncan. They got to get it across the timeline, and they do. Long pass to Gilbert in the corner. He'll try a 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound Moore. Moore then loses that one into the hands of Ogle. Ogle tries to save him going out of bounds, and each side just going to trade some turnovers.
Yeah, I say definitely you can tell it's kind of wearing on not just Clements here, but definitely on the Falcons here. So they're going to put some fresh bodies in.
Kelly, Massey, and Mullins will check out. Checking in was Squires, Thompson, and Franklin. Gilbert with it in the corner. Now to Putnam. It's at the Gilbert in the corner again. Now to Duncan near the top of the key. Over to Atkins. Now driving is Putnam. Tough shot off the side. Rebound Turner up and in. His first points of the game. It's a 41-21 lead. Skip pass now over to Maddox. Franklin for 3. Front iron no good. Rebound Gilbert. Gilbert now going to come the other way. Doesn't have the numbers. Will drive anyway. Euro step layup up and in, and he's fouled. Chance at the M1 here. Foul will go against the Falcons. I guess Franklin picks up his first. Team's 4th here in the second half. Wiseman and Mullins to check back in. Checking out will be Smith and Ogle. Gilbert, at the line here for the M1. First shot on its way off the front iron, no good. Rebound Turner, turnaround jumper. And the rebound is won by Wiseman. And fight for the ball, it's Mullins. Mullins shot up, can't get to go, gets his own rebound up and in. Mullins has got 5, leads is back out to 20. Lincoln County now with 7 second chance points off 7 offensive rebounds. Putnam over to, it's his pass intercepted here by Squires, but Gilbert comes back with it. Duncan now to Atkins. Atkins now to Gilbert. Straight away Duncan for 3. Back iron no good. Fight for the rebound, won by Wiseman. Bodies flying everywhere here as Squires will get across the timeline. And finally we're going to get a timeout here by Mark Cornelius for Lincoln County. Minute 7 left here in the third. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take that break with him here on the X Sports Network.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Back at the Lawrence County Christmas Tournament, brought to you by LUS. Lincoln County burns its first timeout of the game, a full timeout, as they lead Clements, 43-23. Jack Massey back into the game as Kenny Squires checks out for the Falcons. Falcons with it here. Jumped out to an early lead and hung on to it and extended it ever since. Wiseman here at the wing, now to Massey straight away. Massey back over to Wiseman, and Wiseman will be fouled by Putnam.
And it looks like Putnam really doesn't agree with that foul. He thought, I guess, Wiseman ran into him, but he's there just to play the game, and the officials are there to call the game. So
he picks up his second foul, just the team's third, and have really any foul issues in the first half. Massey, Mullins skip past to Franklin, now to Massey. Now over to Mullins. Mullins drives, kicks in the corner to Wiseman. Wiseman picks up his dribble inside the Thompson, shot up and in. His first points of the game, leads out to 22. Now that pass stolen from behind by Mullins into the hands of Massey. Massey, left-handed layup, rolls it in.
That's a great finish there by Massey.
He's in the double figures here with 10, leads out to 24. Duncan throws it over to Gilbert. Gilbert now to Turner. Turner here in transition, shot up. Offensive foul called against Turner.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Thompson was really set there, but I think he just Turner there leaned out or put his shoulder down and ran into him, so I believe that was the right call.
First, just a second foul against Colby Turner. Make them now 22 turnovers against the Colts. Fleming into the game for Putnam. Massey now across the timeline. 10 seconds left here, and Thompson. And now we're going to get a walk called here against Thompson. Make that now 10 turnovers against the Falcons. 6 of those coming in the third quarter alone. Also into the game here, Seth Rizet will come in for Gilbert. 8 seconds left here. Atkins sends it into Rizet, now to Duncan. 5 seconds left.
Got to get it up the court.
It's across the timeline. Duncan now over to Fleming, does not get the shot off in time and was blocked anyways. Lincoln County leads 47-23 after 3 quarters of play. We'll have the start of the fourth. We return here on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcares.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
Back at the route for the Lawrence County Christmas Tournament, brought to you by LUS. Lincoln County leading Clements 47-23. Mass subs here into the game for, actually just a few subs into the game the other side. Mullins back in, gets it over to Carter. Carter back to Mullins. Gets it over to Franklin. Franklin back to Mullins. Massey dribbles out of traffic, now to Mullins. He'll try a straightaway three. Rattles out, no good. Rebound, won by Fleming. Fleming, lob pass over to Atkins. We come the other way. Atkins slows down. He's being triple teamed, kicks out the Duncan. He'll try a straightaway three, knocks it down. His first points of the game. It's a 47-26 Falcon lead. Ogle now over to Mullins. And long pass over to Franklin. Franklin now over to Mullins, to Massey. Massey now to Carter at the free throw line. Carter loses that one out to Massey. Massey will bring it back to Mullins. Mullins being double teamed as they extend the zone. Now to Ogle in the corner, loses control of it, regains, now to Mullins, swings over to Franklin. He'll try corner three, knocks it down. He's got 8. And now we're going to have a stoppage of play. We're going to get a delay of game warning.
Looks like it. I didn't really see what happened there because I was writing on my notes.
Yeah, I was putting mine into the app, and Lincoln County fans didn't agree with it. Well, one guy in a pullover doesn't agree, and that one looked like it went off Clements. Good defense there by Franklin, and will stay with the Colts.
I think they're giving them the benefit of the doubt on that one right there.
Atkins now in the Duncan, back to Atkins, and gets it off of Rizé, but Rizé is going to come up with Atkins, runner. No good. Rebound Turner, can't get that one to go. Into the hands of Franklin. Franklin slows down. Had an open Ogle, now gets out the Mullins in the corner. Skip pass over to Massey. Massey now to Ogle. That's an awkward three. Takes, almost makes it. Rebound though to Franklin. Now to Mullins. And and that's a foul there over anxious Rizé. Good thing nobody got hurt in the process there. That three from Ogle, he was
on the other side of the backboard from
the other
our
side
view.
of the bat. That's why I said an awkward angle, because I didn't know if that one was going to, you'd have to be perfect to get that one in. So Gilbert would check back into the game.
Looks like Rizé's a little shaken up over there. Hope he's okay.
Body on hardwood never feels good. Rebound, that one's lobbed into Mullins, who knocks it down. He's got 7. They lead at 52-26. Duncan facing the press again. Over to Turner. That one's knocked away by Ogle. Atkins comes up with it. Now over to Turner, off of his hands into Carter. 23 turnovers. Massey coming the other way. Nice move. Can't get it to go. Ogle tries to tip it in. Atkins, good play there. Now ahead to Turner. Turner, right-handed Ray, up and in. He's got 4. It's a 52-28 Lincoln County lead. Ogle with it across the timeline. Gets it to Mullins. Mullins will dribble it back out to the logo. 5:35 remaining in the game. Mullins now to Massey. Massey picks up his dribble over to Ogle. Now inside to Carter. Carter kicks out to Mullins. He'll drive. Right-handed shot up and in, and he's fouled. So Mullins now a point away from double figures.
Gotta give credit to Lincoln County there. They pulled it out. Listen to coach. Even though you're up big like this, you want to take time to slow down and learn and run your offense.
Haas will check into the game. Ogle will check out. Mullins here with a chance at the M1. Shot on its way, and nothing but net. He's got 10. He's one of 3 Falcons in the double figures. Reese Smith will now check in. Checking out will be Jackson Mullins. 55-28 is the Falcon lead, but 5:25 remaining as we coming very close to a running clock. Putnam, who checks back in, gets the inbounds. Duncan now over here to Turner. Now back to Duncan. Duncan drives. Nice pass to Fleming down low, and he's fouled from behind by Massey. Jack Massey picks up his first, team's 5th here in the second half. Now a pair of free throws coming up here for Jake Fleming. Colts 6 of 10 from the line so far here tonight. First shot on its way, nothing but net. Checking in for the Falcons will be Kenny Squires. And Massey will check out. Next free throw from Fleming. Rattles it in. His first points leads down to 25. 8-12 from the line. Franklin, quick release 3 on the other end. Rebound Putnam. Putnam will bring it across the timeline. Now over to Duncan. Duncan now to Turner. Turner long pass to Putnam. He'll try a 3 from the wing. Misses. Fleming, good effort, but throws it in the hands of Carter. Carter picks up his dribble now to Franklin. Franklin gets fouled on the way up. Now we'll go on Putnam, his 3rd, team 7. Now a pair of free throws coming up from Maddox Franklin. Hits them both, will be the 4th Falcon in the double figures. Tell the depth from Lincoln County has really played a big part in this one.
Mm-hmm.
First shot from Franklin on its way. He hits it.
They got a bunch of guys that can put the ball in the basket, so that's a good thing when it comes down the stretch whenever you're going into district.
Swinford will check in. So will Brady Moore for the Colts. Free throw from Franklin on its way. He hits them both. He's got 10 points. Falcons now 5 of 9 from the line. We got 4 Falcons in the double figures. Over to Putnam. Now to Duncan. To Atkins. Turner with it on the baseline. Gets his pass tipped into the hands of Duncan. Atkins now back to Duncan. Swings over to Putnam. Fakes the 3. Drives to the baseline. Being trapped. Tough shot. Almost gets it to go. Rebound Carter. Quickly ahead now is Squires. Squires across the timeline. Picks up his dribble. Swings over to Swinford. Swinford picks up his dribble. Now to Franklin. Down low to Carter on the low block. Carter now to Haas. Fakes the 3. Will dribble it back out to Squires. Now down low to Carter. Carter shot up. He is fouled. He will get a pair of free throws. Foul will go against Gilbert. He'll pick up his first, team's 8th. Pair of free throws coming up here for Logan Carter. Been in foul trouble most of the game, so hasn't seen much action. Banks in the first free throw. Wiseman will check in. Checking out is Squires. Next free throw. Can't get it to go. Rebound Turner. Coming the other way is Duncan. Halfway through the 4th quarter. Duncan with it at the logo, over to Putnam. Back to Duncan straight away, now back to Putnam. Back to Duncan. Now over to Gilbert. Gilbert, over to Duncan, swings over to Putnam. He'll try a deep 3. Back iron, no good. Fight for the rebound. And they say it's going to stay with Clements.
Putnam, he's just struggling. He can't seem to find the basket.
Pack will check into the game as Carter will check out. Clements has shot a lot of 3s, but they've only hit 2 so far in this game. Putnam now to Moore, to Turner. Turner tries to throw a bullet pass to Moore, and it's deflected out of bounds and will stay with the Colts. Even the officials starting to get wore out with his pace of play.
I believe this is this set of officials' last game tonight.
Yeah, they worked on one previous. 3-pointer here from Putnam, knocks it in.
There we go. Gets one to fall. Maybe it can boost his confidence at the last 3 minutes here.
And now Franklin on the other end will shoot a three. He rattles that one in. They've hit 7. Franklin now got 13 points. Duncan now to Putnam. Over here to Duncan. They swing over to Gilbert. Skip pass over to Putnam. He'll try another three. Front iron, no good. Duncan gets the offensive rebound. Straight away for three. No good. Rebound, Gilbert. That shot, no good, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Make that now 15 offensive rebounds against Clements. For Clements. So that foul will go on Haas. He'll pick up his first, team 6. Pair of free throws coming up here for Gilbert. Coulter 8 of 12 from the line so far tonight. First shot on its way. Doesn't roll in. Atkins will check back in. Turner will check out. Franklin is out. Thompson is in for the Falcons. Next free throw from Atkins on its way. Excuse me, it's Gilbert. I'm sorry. Gilbert misses them both, and that one's more knocks it out of bounds. It's Jaden Gilbert that missed the shot. Pack will inbound into Wiseman and will bring it the other way. Lincoln County leading 61-33. Wiseman, as it's Pack in the paint, kicks out to Haas. Now to Thompson, now into Pack. Runner up, no good, gets his own rebound. Fight up, no good, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
That was a great ball movement there by Lincoln County. Got into the short corner, then found Pack, cut into the basket.
Foul will go on Putman. He'll pick up his 4th. First free throw from Pack rolls in. As Kelly will now check into the game. Checking out will be Jaden Haas for Lincoln County. They've pretty much used this entire bench in some form in both halves. Next free throw, Pack hits them both. 8 of 13 from the line are the Falcons. So
going back to that's a good thing, though, because now you get those younger guys some experience. That way you can put them into games.
Atkins' 3 is no good. Rebound Gilbert, but stolen away by Massey. Coming the other way, Wiseman, and he's going to get fouled.
It's going to be on Gilbert.
Gilbert's going to pick up his second, team's 10, so a pair of free throws. Coming up here, they'll be in the double bonus for the rest of the game, the 2:29. 63-33 is a Falcon lead. First shot on its way. Rattles home. Fleming now into the game for the Colts. Checking out will be Jaden Gilbert. Next free throw on its way, off the back iron, no good. Rebound Thompson, his shot up and in. So another offensive rebound. Make that now 9 second chance points. Thompson's got 4. 66-33 is the lead, 2:15 remaining. Putnam now over to Duncan. Gets it to Putnam. He'll try a deep 3. Gets it. He's finally in the double figures. He's got 12. It's now a 30-point lead once again. Wiseman now gets it across the timeline as Clements extends his own. Kelly now to Pack. Pack kicks out to Swinford, now to Wiseman. Here to Kelly. He'll try a 3 from the wing. Back iron, no good. And rebound won by Fleming. Fleming now over to Duncan. They'll bring it the other way. Minute 45 left. Duncan over to Putnam, loses it, but back to Duncan. Duncan back to Putnam. He'll try an NBA range 3. Off the front iron, no good. Fleming, offensive rebound, throws it right in the hands of Pack. Coming the other way. Nice Euro sit by Swinford. He is fouled on the play, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. It's on Duncan. He'll pick up his second. A pair of free throws coming up for Hayden Swinford. First shot from the left-handers on its way. Nothing but net. Turner will check back into the game here for the Colts. Checking out will be Brady Moore. Next shot from Swinford off the front iron. Rebound Pack. Pack fights his way up. Can't get it to go. Rebound Thompson. He can't get that one to go, and Turner's going to come up with it. Now to Duncan as we come the other way. Duncan now to Turner. Turner back to Duncan straight away. Back to Turner. Turner at the wing, dribbles, throws to Fleming, now kicks out to Duncan. Over to Atkins, he'll try a three from the wing. Rattles home.
There you go.
He's got 6, all from beyond the arc. It's a 67-39 lead, minute left. Wiseman, and he walks. Make that now 11 turnovers by Lincoln County, 7 coming in the second half.
Yeah, but I was saying, the Lincoln County coach over there getting on to the guys, even though they're up big on Clements here, he wants them to work on their offense.
Turner with the fadeaway three off the front iron, no good. Rebound Pack coming the other way. It's Swinford. 45 seconds remaining. Now to Wiseman. He'll drive the baseline. Gets his shot blocked. And coming the other way with it is Duncan. Now to Putnam off the glass and in. He's got 14. It's a 67-41 lead. Under 30 seconds left. Kelly goes into the paint, throws it down low to Thompson. Thompson reverse layup up and in. Thompson with 6, 69-41 Falcons lead. Under 20 seconds left to play. Duncan racing back the other way. Over to Atkins. Atkins back to Duncan straight away. Under 10 seconds now to Putnam. Turner will drive the baseline and we're going to get a foul. For what reason, I don't know. That will go against Thompson, pick up his first, team 7. So Turner will go to the line for the 1-and-1. 6 seconds remaining in the game. Front end of the 1-and-1 for Turner, off the front iron, no good. Fight for the rebound, won by Swinford. And he's just going to dribble out and end it. Lincoln County will improve to 3-5 on the year. Clements will drop to 3-9. Up next, Lincoln County will face the Loretto Battleground Academy winner. That game is coming up next. And Clements will face the loser tomorrow at 11:20. For Hayden Burks, I'm A.J. Good. We'll have the next game between Loretto and Battleground. That will be here in about 10 minutes on the X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.